Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another vlog. This is a little bit impromptu. I wasn't planning on doing anything today, but we got a couple things on the agenda. So, number one, the weigh-ins have not been excellent. The past 3 days have been similar weigh-ins, so if tomorrow we don't see a good bit of progress, we'll probably drop calories a little bit. We'll see. I'm just hoping that after today's workout, we'll get enough calories burned to not warrant that. So anyway, that's number one. Number two, injury update. I'll be seeing a chiropractor every week for the next 5 or so weeks, because every day it's not crippling, obviously, but it's definitely, I feel it every day. I could do a better job icing and taking aspirin and stuff, but that is the update there. So we're just gonna keep on doing that, but everything's okay for the most part. Thirdly, my clip broke off the other day for my stand, so I just ordered a new one, but right now we're just gonna do everything by hand right now. So we're gonna run to the gym, hit a little bit of an upper body day, and afterwards, I wanna talk about the subject of today's video, which is just why I think you should start a YouTube channel if that's something that you have thought about doing before. So got 3 points that I wanna share with you there. Other than that, let us make some pre-workout today, because we just ran out yesterday and the pre-workout that we ordered was shipped to the wrong address. So we don't have the pre-workout we ordered. However, I have all the materials that I need to make it, because at one point I was playing around with different dosages with some of the ingredients. So let's go make some pre-workout for us today, hit the gym, and then we'll come back and have a little chat. Yeah. So if you care to know what goes into most pre-workouts, it's a combination of stimulants, things that are going to get your blood pumping, your veins dilated, and all that good stuff. And then also things that are gonna combat that. So you have like your caffeine and your beta-alanine that's gonna get y'all ready to go and get the heart pumping. And then you have things like taurine, which are, and like L-theanine that are really gonna just like calm you down. So you're trying to get the effect of the pump up without feeling totally jittery and all that sort of thing. So a combination of all these things, or most of these things, are gonna go into the pre-workout cocktail. So let's get to it. That is gonna do it. So all we gotta do now is add some flavoring, and that should be everything. So this is what's in pre-workout, but just by the ingredient. So I've made this once before and it didn't taste very good. The only flavoring I really added was this like lemonade packet. So I know it's not gonna taste great, but it does the trick. So taste test number 2, maybe it got better. It's not the worst. Maybe because I used the whole packet this time. Or maybe because I just remember it being worse.
Yeah.
Aftertaste. Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all believe in God? Then you gotta believe in us. We got it covered. Tell 'em we got it covered, nigga. Hey, yeah. They say you can't stop what is destined. I can't sweat on the game like impressions. I put the pressure on and give them extra. Never tripping off the first impressions. They gonna see what I want them to see. They won't believe what I turn out to be. Woo way how I'm charging the key. If I'm on your case, then I'm keeping it brief. Casamigos and I'm sipping it neat. Name a time when I switch on a team. They been young and just as wavy as me. Freestyle, but it ain't for the free. FBGM is forever the creed. When buses come down and I'm seeing the green, I'm helping my bros with whatever they need. I cannot talk right now. I'm stuck in the zone, I'm stuck in my mode now. I cannot stop right now. Stuck on the ground like a fossil, spreading the word like apostles. I cannot live with imposters. I gotta stay on my grind, Tony Hawker. You take a loss and it's part of the process. I gotta drip and I stay with the faucet. I gotta hit, then I'm going.
A little bit of a sweaty one today. We've been here so long, there's like nobody left at the gym. Post cardio. 167 this morning. I'm not gonna be able to get that shirt back on. Completely unrelated, we got our rug delivered today. So we're gonna unpackage this bad boy when we get back up. So freaking drained. I'm gonna roll a clip from yesterday, which sums up the last 2 days after the gym. So I wasn't planning on filming anything today, but today is probably like the first day that I've definitely felt the effects of being in a calorie deficit at the gym. I felt like, not like super weak, but like just like a little lightheaded here and there, even though I had like a decent sized breakfast and I had enough water and everything. So definitely felt a little bit depleted. And then we went grocery shopping right after, and literally everything looked appealing. I walked by and I saw like a bag of frozen pierogies, and I was checking like the nutrition on those. And then right next to it was like cauliflower, what was it? Cauliflower gnocchi. Some shit like I don't even know why, but I was like, ooh, this looks really good. I didn't end up getting it, obviously, but we just got back from the gym and I've eaten a whole pickle and a half already. There's 0 calories in pickles, but it's just, I was just saying this is like the saddest thing I've done in a long time, but it tastes so good. There's no I'm not even kidding, bro. Oh my God. We got 2 more jars of this too.
Hell yeah.
All right, what's up? Hey, what's going on, guys? I want to end the video today by talking about the topic, which is why I think you should start a YouTube channel if that's something that you've been thinking about or something that has just been of interest to you at all. So I recorded this yesterday and I kind of just stumbled over my words a little bit, so I'm going to try to be a little bit more concise with this one. So I've got 3 main points I want to talk about. The first point being the community that you'll be a part of. It doesn't matter what that passion or what that project is that you're working on, that you put out there, inevitably you're going to run into people and meet people with the same or similar interests, and you might start finding yourself having conversations with people that you've never met, that you might not have had with your close friends because maybe they don't share the same exact interests as you. So the people that you meet, the community you become a part of, is something that is invaluable and reason alone to put some of your stuff out there, because that's really how you're gonna grow these things, is being supported by people who understand what it is you're doing or what you're trying to do. Those people that you meet are gonna have unique perspectives, and perspectives that would be valuable for you from the outside looking in. So yeah, point 1, the community and the people that you meet by putting yourself out there. The second point I want to make is a little bit complicated, because I think that it's the value of getting over the fear or embarrassment of putting yourself out there. So you never know who's gonna watch your videos, and you can't necessarily determine how everyone's gonna react to those things. So a little bit of letting go of that actually I think is kind of good for your mindset. You start caring a little bit less about what people think, because you just realize you can't control that. So the growth that comes with putting your passion out there for everyone to judge is something that I'm continuing to learn about, but something that I think has enormous amount of value, especially today when everything is so scrutinized that people are afraid to go and share what they would like to share or put stuff out there. And you don't even necessarily need to put something online for several 100,000 people to watch or to care about. I mean, if it's just something that you want your friends and your family to keep up with, if you want to do it just for you, then great, then do that too. But don't be afraid to put stuff out there for fear of judgment that may or may not even be there. I could talk about many other points, but I kind of just want to boil it down to these 3. And the last one being letting the YouTube channel be a bit of a time capsule for your loved ones to look back on and yourself to look back on years from now. So I just get back to thinking, like, my grandfather was an engineer, and it would have been so cool to see when he was 25 years old where he was at in his life, where his mindset was at, what he was interested in, what he was doing, and how that stacks up against what he actually accomplished. Maybe you start to learn things about them that they didn't end up pursuing, but I think that that's one of the main reasons that I want to do this is because I want my future family members to be able to look back and see some of this stuff. You can learn a lot about someone by not as much what they say, but what they do. So I'm not like a big talker about the types of things I like to do in my free time, but I don't mind putting it out there and making videos about some of it. I don't know if that makes sense, but in a way, this is how I like to talk about what I'm doing in my life, is just kind of putting it out there. And that way it's not really like me directly telling anyone, but anyone that is interested to know can go and look at it. Those are pretty much the biggest three. Again, I could talk about this for a lot longer, but I want to really keep this brief. The last point, which is relevant to those other points, is that it's really easy, guys. I'm filming on my iPhone. There's no speaker. I mean, I have a microphone that I use sometimes, but this is just on my phone. I could upload this straight from my phone to YouTube. The hurdles of getting into it are almost non-existent. You don't need anything fancy. You just need an idea and your phone, and start somewhere. Don't not do it because you think there are things that you need, because you really don't. And that's pretty much all I got. So thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you spending your time. And if you have any questions about this, I'd love to talk about it more with you. Just let me know. And that's it. So I'll see you in the next one.